guess it all started my sophomore year of high school. It was December of 2015 when I remember praying to God one night, basically asking Him what His purpose for my life was. And at the time, I was writing a book, and I've been a very creative person, I guess if I say so myself, and writing was definitely something that throughout my childhood and as I was growing up, it has been something that I really like to do. And so I was working on this book, and I was asking God if this could be His purpose for my life. And it wasn't just that, it was also my Minecraft channel that I had at the time, Blazing Minecraft, and all these other things in my life. And I prayed to Him, and I felt like I could hear Him say, SPI. And I was like, SPI? What's SPI? And SPI is my initials. And so it kind of came as a surprise to me, but also SPI was going to be my pen name for my book. And so for a long time after that, I kind of was in a lot of prayer and discernment of if this was God's call for my life to write this book. And I kind of came to the conclusion that yes, it was. And it's something that I'm very sure of now. It's probably one of the things that I'm most sure about in my prayer life, is that I'm called to write this book. And I guess the main question for this video is, how does God's calling, or following God's calling, I guess, affect my life and my decisions? And so when it comes to the book, a lot of times as I'm going throughout my day or just living my life, I think to myself, shouldn't I be writing? Like, if this is God's calling, if this is what He wants me to do, why am I just watching TV or watching this random YouTube video? Shouldn't I be productive and be following God's calling for my life and not doing whatever? And this is something that I struggled with a lot of the time, as I even made YouTube videos, actually with Blazing Minecraft, to talk about that story. I've said this story a lot of times, but I feel like a lot of people watching this video are newer viewers, and so I'm gonna basically talk about that story for a little bit. So I had a Minecraft YouTube channel. It was actually my first YouTube channel, and I had it for about 2.5 years, but the reason why I ended it was essentially this reason, is because I felt called away from it. And this was really something that was, I would say, to this day, it's probably still one of the hardest decisions that I ever made in my life, was deleting my Minecraft channel. Because I didn't want to do this. I wanted to continue making Minecraft videos, but I felt like God was leading me away from that and leading me more towards writing and into SPI Studios. And now as I look back upon this whole SPI thing, I'm like, God, you were right. Like, I have this channel now, SPI Studios. I've been writing this book. It's going to be published, which is amazing. Really happy about that. And I'm here at college, SBU, as SPI, and I feel it now. It kind of makes sense. My surprise from that prayer, it's not a surprise to me anymore. It makes sense. So, to go back on the Blazing Minecraft story, I felt called away from it, and so I think it was about for half a year after that was me deciding, should I delete this? Should I keep it? What should I do with it? And I took a 3-month break period from it, and then I kind of felt like, yeah, I really don't need to be doing this. And at the time of thinking that, at the same time I was like, I want to put all these YouTube videos out. I want to keep doing this. I want to keep doing what I want to do. But no, the better way is for me to be doing what God wants me to do. And I felt that a lot too with my book. And I'm like, I want to do this one thing with the book. As I prayed about it, God's like, no. And I think, hey, that'd be a cool plot point, and I think that'd be really awesome. But I've had to sacrifice, I guess, like a lot of things with my book, and as I'm meditating on what exactly I should do, because I should be doing more of what God wants than what I want. And so originally with this book, I'm not even sure if I should say the title yet. As of the release of this video, I might. I'm not even sure when I'm going to be doing a title reveal, but it'll be really awesome when it happens. I guess it'll be when it's in the publishing stage, which is coming up at in the fall of this year, or at the end of the year. I don't know. Anyway, this is an unscripted video. Tell me if you like this down in the comments. I forgot what I was saying. This is why I edit videos. I was saying words. I was just speaking them out of my mouth and just spitting them out and hoping that they are correct and that they form sentences and that they make sense. That's literally my life. Okay, I'm gonna get back on topic. The book. I'm sidetracked. See, this is why I script videos. This is why I do things, because I can't do it my way a lot of the times. I mess up, like I just messed up right now. But if I follow God, then I'll be less likely to mess up, right? If I follow God, then I will be more likely to want what He wants, and therefore follow the right way. And yeah, sure, sometimes I'll fall off the path and I'll do my own thing, but ultimately it's better to do that. And so by following God's calling for your life, whatever that may be, and by being in meditation and prayer and doing devotionals, which I'd really recommend, especially on the YouVersion app. They should sponsor me because that app is awesome, and I will talk about how awesome it is. But it's a good app. I would really recommend it. By doing all those things, you can get a better understanding of what your calling is, and I would really recommend searching in your heart about what your calling, what God's calling is for your life, and how it influences your everyday decisions.